Alright, we're gonna try and explain how we can tell babies' genders at 1 to 3 days old. And the interesting part is somewhere between like 4 and 5 days old till they're basically 5 weeks old, it's really hard to tell their genders. So a lot of people think telling genders like when they're at this age is easier. And you're gonna hate me because the difference between the males and females is literally 0.5 millimeter. So we're gonna just kind of pick them up and go through that. And one of the easiest ways to tell is the spacing between like the urethra and the anus. So this one to us is kind of looking like a boy right now. And you can mostly tell because like if this is his penis, then the little hole is a little bit higher up versus like if we were to find a girl in here, we do believe this tort here is a girl. You know, if it always helps if you have them kind of like next to each other, and by comparison, like the little holes are a little bit closer together, and that's kind of like really what you're looking for. Is with the girls, the holes are so close together, it almost looks like one opening. Well, not quite one opening, but they're very close together. But versus the boys, there literally will be like just 0.5 millimeter of a difference between them. Sometimes with the boys too, when you kind of lift it a little, you can see that the urethra is willing to move away, but when it's with the girls, the urethra doesn't really move very fast because anatomically they kind of just run parallel to the colon. And okay, so this one's looking like a girl, and by comparison, we have this other one. This one's also very close to us, so I'm going to say this one's a girl. We just started doing this a few litters ago. We've got like 90% of them right by doing this method. Every once in a while, I get really surprised to pull this one up and look at it. You can see that you know, that little hole is quite a bit far away from the anus, so we're going to say this one is a boy right here. I like to check on between days 1 and 3, and I'll like mark it and just keep making it look different, because like the first day they're born, they look really wrinkly and it's harder to tell. So like day 2 and 3 I find is better once they've got the first milk in them and they're well inflated. Then it just helps it look a little bit more clear. So if we compare these two, to me they're both looking like the girls right now because those holes are just really close together. Here we go. Another one here. I believe we're saying again 2 girls. You see how close those little they almost look like one hole, like one long hole, because it just gets so close together. Alright, and I guess that's about it. Hope that helps.